Alright, we're doing this allies stuff again. Today's theme was choose one, and the card there is modify. So there it is. You choose between things. What is going on here? Hunter is the draw, so I guess we're going to have to work with that. Catapult trashes, modify trashes. I think I'm going to start Catapult Silver. It's a little bit boring, but I want to get up to this modify, get some village greens. Hunter village greens can produce a little bit of extra draw, so I think that's what I'm going to aim for. Bandit Camp gives some of the payload. Really hard to say. It feels a little bit on the weaker side. Just from a perspective of doing amazing things. We'll see. I mean, I think like double provincing is probably certainly in the picture. Hopefully we don't get hit here. I'd like to catapult the estate. Okay. And go ahead and take this modify. So this can be potentially, well, it's not going to be. I was going to say it can potentially be double village green, but oh, it can be double village green. Alright, sweet. There we go. This will be Hunter. And then we should, from here we should be able to get the draw going a bit better. Probably getting Catapult hit here. Almost certainly. Yeah. Oh, nope. Surprise. But village greens. I think I'd probably take one or two more hunters before starting to add like bandit camp, skirmisher, that kind of thing. One thing that's awkward with Hunter and Bandit Camp is that, like, normally the nice thing with Bandit Camp, right, is that you get to have all of your payload towards the back, so you can, get through your deck and then worry about payload afterwards, but with Hunter, the Hunter's not going to draw the spoils particularly well, so you kind of have to get through first with the Hunters and then cantrip up the spoils, which can be a little bit more awkward. Village green comes in. Do this for this turn. That's fine. I want another village green. And at this point it might be time to start looking at Bandit Camp. It's more of a possibility. You can modify like a copper into a candlestick maker at some point. And that can be what provides the plus buy. It doesn't have to be Nomad Camp, certainly. Oh, I have to discard, and there's no village greens in my hand. Something of a surprise. At least I want to say it's a surprise. This is not going as desired exactly. Might just take this for next turn and grab the Candlestick Maker here. Try to put a bit more draw in hunter-wise. Just kind of looking at that turn and going, wow, that was not what I wanted out of the amount of draw that I had. And I mean, I saw all of it, so it's not like it's an overreaction to not drawing, as is often the case with that kind of thing. I'm just gonna try to get through stuff. So this looks pretty good, though. We might look at modifying this Catapult next turn into a something. This looks like Hunter Bandit Camp to me. It could be Hunter Gold too, but I think I'd rather do the Bandit Camp for now. That's a funny thing with Hunters, that doing stuff like adding gold over Bandit Camp becomes a whole lot more reasonable, just because you draw it. So it feels kind of like you're in backwards land, but you're not. It's just the way that the card works. Okay. Yeah, this is really quite obnoxious, to be perfectly honest. I'm discarding the Candlestick Maker because Hunter can draw it. I'm also not really sure yet. I'm sure there'll be some theory that comes out about it, about what to do about when you have this situation with Hunter. What do you play first? I'm playing the Hunter first personally, but somebody will figure out what you're actually supposed to do. Yeah. I think I'm gonna pull the Catapult in and probably immediately modify it into like a Nomad camp. Next turn. I think I'm gonna start taking provinces here, so Hunter province. I think that is another thing with Hunter. It's less so than Exile, but it is going to be possibly a thing where you can green a little bit more nicely with Hunter, just because you do get this tiny bit of extra draw, or they're easier to draw up. As much as that sounds like, I don't know, a Scout Redux, and Stonemason completely missed it. So that might be something I can look into this turn, as if there's going to be some variety of win with Stonemason. Certainly seems possible. Yeah, so like now if I want to modify into a Stonemason, we should evaluate right here. I don't think there's any way there's anything here, but maybe if I go into a Candlestick Maker, that can bring me up to 4 buys. It would make a win like theoretically possible, but that was bad. I should have played the Bandit Camp first. But this could also be like Province and Stonemason for double Hunter. I think that would be pretty good. I don't think I'm really at risk of losing the point lead, so I can press a little bit with respect to that. And this next turn can be the win, emptying Candlestick makers. I probably totally had an opportunity to Stonemason for hunters earlier this game. Just it was stupid. Whoa, discard stuff. Now I have a village green. It's amazing. I think my opponent went a little bit too hard after the village greens. Yeah. That's ugly. That's very ugly. I may not draw this turn after that. In fact, I find it pretty unlikely that I'm drawing this turn after that. I possibly will still be able to do this Candlestick maker win. Yeah, looks like it. But that was not a great last turn. And there you go. We didn't get to see much modify. I mean, you got to see it in both capacities. It's not like it's anything that's incredible, but it does work for you. So. There you go. See you all.